Well, yet another major snowstorm has pummeled the east coast of the United States with at least 14 deaths reported. The winter storm crippled several states in the southeast, stretching from Alabama to North Carolina. It continued to wreak havoc as it moved north, with much of America's northeast brought to a standstill. At least 500,000 homes and businesses have lost power, thousands of flights have been canceled, and in some cases, traffic has ground to a halt. CCTV's Jim Spellman joins us live with more. Jim.
Mike, the snow started just about 24 hours ago from right now, and it started snowing again. We could get about another 10 centimeters or so tonight. The last thing we need here in the Washington, D.C. area after this storm just walloped us, shutting down the Capitol and the city around it. Take a look. This is what it looked like Thursday morning in Washington, D.C. as the big dig out began. This massive winter storm has dumped snow all the way from the south up the east coast of the United States, closing schools, canceling flights, even shutting down the federal government. Which means the usually workaholic capital city, Washington, settled in for a snow day. Kids and grown-ups broke out the sleds.
A lot of people do try to keep working from home and all that, but eventually I think I've canceled a couple things today because I needed to come out on the hill with my kids. So just kick back and enjoy it.
Crews hit the streets with plows and salt, and there were friendly snowball fights, a little snowball juggling, even a few skiers. It's a heavy, wet snow, good for snowballs and snowmen. And snow women, and a weird snow unicorn. And these folks from the Caribbean nation of Trinidad and Tobago who saw snow for the first time. You don't have a team in Sochi, but you can build a snowman.
Apparently we can build a pretty good snowman, and it's our first snowman as well. So yeah.
You don't get a lot of snow in the Caribbean, do you?
Not so much, no.
Lots of beach and lots of...
And there was a dog made of snow and a real dog chasing snowballs. A brief respite before the snow melts and the work and politics of the nation's capital begins again. Similar story, Mike, in Philadelphia and New York, all the cities heading north as this storm makes its way that way. I tell you right now, believe it or not, 49 of the 50 United States have snow on the ground in them. Florida is the only exception. Florida sounds pretty good to me right about now, Mike.
It should to you. Jim, you were out there last night in the snow. There again now. How would you measure things? Is it about the same kind of steady quality now or less than last night?
It is such dense, heavy, wet snow, and that's a problem when it gets below freezing and ices up because it's so wet. It feels like you're walking on rainwater, almost like flash flooding in some of the low-lying areas, and then you get this snow on top of it. It's tough. They're already canceling schools here, Mike. They haven't decided yet about the federal government, but with this snow keeps falling like this, it's a possibility the government could be shut down again tomorrow.
Jim Spellman, I won't keep you out there much longer. I know it's not much fun. Thanks so much for that live report here in Washington.